I was trying to cast a spell that would give me total control of Princess Bubblegum's heart, and lost control of mine.
Adventure Time is filled with cute and colorful characters, some stranger than others. Unfortunately for everyone in the Land of Ooo, it also has its fair share of evil villains.
I'm not really a beggar. I'm actually a
Magic Man! Welcome to the Rewind. Today, we'll be counting down the top 10 Adventure Time villains. Before we begin, make sure to give this video a like and hit that subscribe button for good luck. Number 10, Lemon Grab.
This castle is in unacceptable condition!
Originally created to be Bubblegum's heir, the Earl of Lemon Grab proved unsuited to the task due to his sour disposition. Bubblegum placed him in a castle, but didn't give him any citizens. This caused him to develop abandonment issues and self-loathing that eventually took Lemon Grab down the path of tyranny. As a villain, Lemon Grab offered a good mix of comedy and tragedy. His bizarre mannerisms provided plenty of laughs, while his constant struggle to live with himself slowly turns him into a brutal dictator obsessed with control.
Castle Lemon Grab has no citizens! You have excess candies! You must donate!
Number 9, Flame King.
I'm gonna put on some music. You're totally welcome to listen or not, totally up to you.
The admitted evil ruler of the Flame Kingdom, Flame King killed his own brother to win the throne. Then, when he learned his daughter was more powerful than him, he tried to have her killed before imprisoning her in a lamp. In a show that is full of bad fathers, Flame King might just take the crown for being the absolute worst. Though he did let Flame Princess out in her teen years, it was only because he believed she would end up with an evil husband and continued to try to influence her towards villainy.
Evil, 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 evil.
Number 8, the Hierophant.
Geez, aren't you cold up here? Don't people wear coats anymore? I've got a proposition.
When Marceline has her vampire essence removed by Princess Bubblegum, she accidentally revives 5 powerful vampires she killed. One of them, the Hierophant, follows the traditional code of vampires. Unsatisfied with the progressive views of the Vampire King, the Hierophant sets off to carve his own path of destruction across Ooo. The Hierophant had a lot to make him stand out. His powers over shapeshifting allowed him to transform into creative animal designs, and his old-school mindset allowed for some really fun commentary on vampires in general.
No, I wasn't invited. No!
Number 7, Ice King.
You just ruined my chances with 5 or 6 potential wives! For that, you will... Oh!
He may not be the most evil villain on our list, but he is arguably the most important. On the surface, Ice King is a wicked princess thief with a heart that's just as cold as he is. Although, half the time he puts aside his evil persona to mess with Finn and Jake. When his crown comes off, Ice King's evil alter ego is no more, leaving behind his true identity, Simon Petrikov, a long-forgotten father figure to a young Marceline, as well as a very sympathetic guy.
You're not going to put it on, are you?
I have to protect us.
But you're gonna act weird again.
Don't worry, I can control it better now.
Number 6, Ricardio.
Now I'm going to cut out Princess Bubblegum's heart and make out with it.
While trying to win Bubblegum's heart, the Ice King accidentally brought his to life. Now called Ricardio, he began to sweet-talk and charm Bubblegum just so he could cut her heart out and make out with it. Ricardio stands out as one of the show's best side villains. He has a simple but effectively creepy design, and his plan is one of the more gruesome in the series. His later appearances involve him trying to build himself a body to marry Bubblegum, which leads to some creative uses of child-friendly body horror.
I feel wonderful!
Number 5, the Empress.
Now, Oaf, kill her!
Sweetie, there's no need to raise your voice.
What?
After Princess Bubblegum helps Marceline to become mortal, powerful vampires from Marceline's past are unleashed. One of them is the Empress, who uses the Ice King to capture Marceline and Finn. The Empress wanted revenge and to ensure that Marceline wouldn't get in her way again. As for Finn, well, he's wanted for his human blood. The Empress thought she had the Ice King under her spell, but since he's too thick to be hypnotized, it never worked in the first place. He was just following her because he's obsessed with women. Both Finn and Marceline struggle to fight against the Empress, who would have successfully killed Finn had it not been for Princess Bubblegum.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Number 4. Hunson Abadir.
First, close your eyes.
Okay. You could have killed me!
But I didn't.
As the ruler of the Nightosphere, a plane sustained by chaos, Hunson Abadir is a powerful and deathless demon. He's also Marceline's father, and the two have a strained relationship. Abadir is a being of pure evil who revels in tormenting and torturing others before stealing their souls. He shows some compassion towards Marceline and tries to bond with her, but his inability to understand emotions, plus his desire to see her succeed him, drives a wedge in their relationship. His powers are also some of the greatest in the entire series, ranging from shapeshifting to reality warping.
Look, just get in here. Keep your crummy soul.
Number 3. Fern.
I'm Finn Mertens, man. I'm 100% hero. Everyone knows that.
What? I'm Finn Mertens.
The byproduct of Finn's cursed grass sword merging with a sword created from an alternate version of himself, Fern possesses all of Finn's memories and thinks of himself as the real Finn. Of course, no one else agrees with him, which leaves Fern lost and confused about his identity. Over time, he decides that the only course of action is to get rid of Finn so that there can be only one. Fern's story is one of the more tragic in all of Adventure Time. He could have lived a good life with Finn and Jake, but his inability to find his own path turned him to the path of envy. He serves as a dark mirror of what Finn could have turned into if he had let his trauma define him rather than healthily adapted to it and accepted it.
That's okay. Just promise to plant me there.
Number 2. Magic Man.
I'm not coming back.
You're creeping me out.
Originally from Mars, Magic Man was banished to Ooo for using his magic to torment people. This did little to change his ways, and instead prompted Magic Man to use his powers to torture and mutate as many innocents as possible. After encountering Finn and Jake, they became his favored targets. Magic Man is one of the best examples of an agent of chaos in cartoons. He does what he does solely to be a jerk and teach nihilistic messages to his victims.
You try and come up with something on the spot, it's hard.
And number 1, the Lich.
The Lich.
Since before time began, the Lich has worked tirelessly to bring about the end of all life. With a seemingly endless knowledge of the dark arts at his disposal, he is a threat that only the greatest of heroes could ever hope to overcome. Even death isn't enough to stop him, as he can exist across all realities. The Lich is one of the most terrifying villains in all of animation. Though he has been defeated multiple times, the inevitability of him is parallel to the reality of death and destruction. I mean, you can hold it back only for so long before the end catches up. And the Lich knows this. He just needs to be patient.
Ice Wizard, so you have risen again.
That's gonna be it, folks. What did you think of our list? Before you leave, don't forget to give this video a like and leave your thoughts in the comments below. Check out these other videos from The Rewind, and don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell icon so you don't miss any of our future uploads.